Shirt, jeans, and ticket is all I had. I wasn't sure if I was coming back. It was a cold November morning, and the sun hung low in the sky. I could pretend I wasn't mourning, but the angels wouldn't know I lied. Scenery flew by, time stood still as I wondered, why do I hesitate? I could quit right now, I sat and pondered. My heart tells me there's too much at stake. At last, 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 at last. "900 miles laid out behind me, still 2 steps ahead of the law. It's sad my friends will never find me. I'll be the stranger that they never saw. This cityscape is unfamiliar. All I can hear is the sound of my boots. I feel out of place, a little peculiar. I made a spectacle out of loving you. At last, at last, at last, at last, at last, at last. Cold mountain air as I pulled into your drive, pushing through the fog. I would have bet everything no one survived. Lucky you, I would have lost it all. And it was a grand day for our last drive, cracking jokes as bullets fly. One last game of I Spy to pass the time, with our heads tilted back to the sky, singing at last, at last, at last, at last, at last, at last. A sputter and a pop and we rode to a stop. I guess it's all she had left. I took her hand and I rose to the top. She looked at me and said, "Don't stop." We held our hands, toes over the edge. I could see her breath in the air. We never made it where we were headed, but I promise you we'll get there. At last, at last, at last. No more running or hiding so fast. We found freedom and it's gonna last. At last.